catching on fire. Old pulley, go! Shoot. Ah. Ninja pulley. Good enough. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Next to me, we got that revival that we did a couple months ago, I guess. Karmann Ghia. Went through it. There's a bunch of episodes on it. I might link them in the description. But anyway, it's in for, I guess, warranty work. Not really, but it is. The generator took a poop. Put a brand new one in. Yeah, it's no bueno now. It still charges, but the bearings are cooked in them. I'll bring you in and show you what I found on how that happened. But I'm covering it. It should I have caught it? Maybe. Of what caused this? Did I? No. So, you know, faults lie on myself a bit. So, anywho's, let me get in here. We're gonna slap a generator in real quick. Hopefully, I've been in here already. Should come apart fairly easy. And yeah, get it back to the owner sooner than later. Because I am busy and I gotta get back on other stuff. Obviously, we're back on the floor. I had too much luxury being on the lift for the last couple episodes, guys. All right, guys, it's gonna be kind of hard to film. I don't really have that great light here. I mean, if you've watched the videos, normally where I record on the floor, we have another upcoming episode. Oh yeah, she sat for a while. That's gonna be a fun one. But anywho, so we're in a darker area, and I wish I could spin it around to be at the door, but I can't because it is July 4th here in the America. You know, United States of freedom, and well, people are playing music really loud, so I'm just gonna, you know, hang out in here and hopefully not, you know, hit copywritten strike. Not anyway, whatever. What we're doing, generator. Like I said, the bearings are nuked out of it. You can probably hear it picking up. What happened was, come on. Bring in with the camera. Oh, come on. All right, what happened was, you can see this shaft got super freaking hot, nuked the bearings, but what it was notice the nice machining on the snout and all the metal flakes. Somehow, some way, the pulley moved backwards even more, and yeah, ate it. So, don't know how that worked out. I didn't know they can move, but apparently they can. I got a nice shine. I still got Rudolph going on. I just have my nose. That's good. But yeah, so I'm gonna put a new pulley on, new generator, slap it back together, and call it good. I mean, I didn't see this one coming, but well, it happened. So, nuke both bearings. Generator still works. If I get bearings, I might reuse it on one of my own personal things. But yeah, let me start ripping this thing apart. It's like deja vu-y. Like I've been in here before. I know, because I have. Good news is it lasted a month or two. Can't remember when I put this thing together. Hey, screwdriver. Screwdriver. All right, guys. Let's start stripping this thing down. I don't know how much of it I'm going to cover. I just want this thing in and out. Because, well, I do. We've already been in here. We've already done all this. So, should come apart fairly quick. Also, obviously, trying to cheat the system by not taking apart absolutely everything. But carburetor's gonna come off. I'm gonna loosen the side tins, move the fan housing up some, take off these tins on the gen, and just slap it out. So let me get this thing stripped down, and I'll get back to you. All right, guys, fairly quick strip. 2 bolts on the fan shroud. They're loose. The generator to the fan shroud, they're out. Carburetor's just off to the side. Hopefully I can get away with that. I just need to lift this up high enough to wiggle this thing out. Oh yeah, and the gen strap is off. Remember also, if you don't disconnect your battery, make sure you just mask off or put something so you don't electrocute your whole car. But hopefully this will just wiggle up and I can yank this unit out. What is this wire? I don't know. Come on. There we go. All right, gen's out. Now let me move you guys back some. Let me do the normal thing. Pull that nut off, get the fan off, swap it to the new unit, and get it ready to go back in. Yeah, plan. All right, let me get this thing swapped real quick, and I'll be right back to you. All right, guys, new gen, all set up, fans on, everything swapped over, so we'll throw that in a minute. But yeah, the front bearing on this unit is what took a poop. I can physically feel it grinding. You can probably hear it. So, yeah. The rear bearing feels fine. I think I have some, like I said, I know I have some old generators laying around that are, well, not good, but good. I know that one still charges. I might just rob a bearing out of that, put it into that one, and actually have another known good unit. But, all right. Simple enough. We're just going to, throw this thing back into here and button it up. Removal the same as unremovaling. Just kind of jiggle wiggle. Get the shroud where you want it and plop it in. And make sure you have the frickin' gen strap on the right side of the generator. All right, that's in. Gotta recenter, get the fan shroud back out into the fan shroud area. I am leaking gas right into the distributor, so that's where you want it. But yeah, fans in. Let me throw bolts on and yeah, get this thing well. Let me get this thing button back up, I guess is what I'm trying to say, and yeah, we'll fire it up and make sure this thing charges. So, fan shroud bolt down. Well, the fan shroud, bolt that down first, because you got those bolts on the bottom that are really hard to get to if it's in or out. So get the fans and fan shroud first, bolt the fan shroud down, tighten down the generator, slap everything else back together, carburetor, so on and so forth, wires, and hopefully you have a charging system again. Or in this case, it wasn't a charging system, it was a Growly system. But I digress and regress. Let me get this thing buttoned up and we'll see what happens. Because I also might have to polarize this generator. I don't know. I don't know if the O'Reilly's polarizes them or not. So we'll find out. Stay tuned for whatever's next. Well, I'm happy I didn't get too far because I got to pull a fan out again. Don't know if the fan's actually that warped or not, but it is. When it's snugged down, it hits the back of the fan shroud and just grinds. So it's probably kicked one way or the other. Right now it's not tight, so once you put bolts in, I might be able to get it to do. Yeah, it just pinches it. So let me get this thing apart and see if I can straighten the blades out so it's not hitting or the disc. All right, guys. After a little bit of light tweaking, it's at least running. I don't know how you can say, but it's not doing the merry-go-round carousel anymore. or not as much. I think we should be good. Yeah, you can see where it was hitting. I'll show you. Because it has witness marks. Right up there. So, yeah, everything else looks good in here. But, yeah, I was just self-clearancing up at the top of that shroud. It felt, with my hand, it felt like it was further back, but it wasn't. Hello. So, let me reinstall this, and hopefully we can get this thing to fire up. Plan, again, continually expanding on. All right, guys, fans out again. Put it in, still did the same thing, still with scratchings. In the same spot. I ended up pulling this shroud out just a little bit, bending it back, and smacking that radius, or that where it was hitting in, because I don't know what's going on with this, but it is hitting. And I don't know if this shroud, I have another one. If this doesn't work, I have another shroud. See if that'll fix it. I don't know if it's that bent that it's just being a pain in the butt, because it is chrome. I mean, I didn't put it on. It was on here, so. But we didn't have issues with the other one. I don't know if the overheating generator might have threw something out of whack or out of alignment and just like warped something, because they did say it was smoking. It was really hot, so. All right, let's try this again, and I'll report back. Same process. Throw it in and hope it doesn't hit anything. Because, like I said, next option is I'm going to switch backing plates and see if maybe that'll solve this issue. So, all right, stay tuned. All right, looks like that did it. Now we have the sweet no sound of success. Spins is quiet. Yeah, I guess the fan shroud, or a combination between everything, was just a little out of alignment. So, throw this carburetor back on. This way I can get it out of my way. Boop. And then we'll put the pulley and everything else on. I think I said this thing obviously is going to get a new pulley on it, just due to the fact that well, the old pulley ate the other generator. So we're going to try to minimize on that. Come on, fat fingers. And throttle cable. Come on. Rotate conveniently. All right, and throttle cable. All right, cleaned it up. Got that in. So, I don't know if it was the chrome on there. I can't remember why I took it off of whatever car I took it off of, but it's on. It'll work. Gonna tell them to order a new one, or obviously recommend them ordering a new one, so that we can have a proper system. Let's see how this works out. What do I got? Boop, doop, doop. Put some there, and the rest behind that, because this is a new belt. Pulley. Yeah, like I said, this pulley isn't the greatest, but you know what? It's not self-destructing like the other one. Which is the weirdest thing. I've never seen a pulley do that. Well, the self-destruct thing. Come on, Bill. Looks good, track's good. That's all connected. Let's get the electricals on. Or ran. Get these on. All right, stuffing. Let's twist this thing off and see what she sounds like, and more importantly, make sure she charges. Hey, come on. What are you doing? Are you cold? Gen light went off, so that's good. All right, guys, developments, like always. Car doesn't want to run right. I have no adjustment in the carburetor as far as the idle cutoff, so I'm assuming it finally gave up the ghost, lack of better terms. I have a I want to go with spare carb, but spare carb sitting on the shelf. I know it works. Well, it works better than this. I'll have them come back to get an actual new carb in. But yeah, it's like this thing doesn't want any adjustment on the big screw, the idle screw. It's not happy unless it's on choke. You can lean out both screws, mess with everything, and yeah, it's no good. So, I mean, that's fuel rich. So, all right, gonna pull this carb off, put a new carb on, fire it up, and hopefully get this thing out the door today. Because I have other projects. All right, new carb's on, connected, so on and so forth. Let's twist it off, see if this thing will start. It should. Like I said, I know I took that carb off of a running engine. I'm not 100% sure why, but I'm pretty sure it worked. It has to work better than the other one, hopefully. Come on. Oh, that could have been bad. It definitely pumps fuel, so that's a good thing. Shit. Make sure you connect your fuel line, guys. That's pretty damn important. And then we'll start it. Make sure you connect all your stuff. I thought I did. Boy, that was embarrassing. But yeah, I'm gonna give it a couple minutes to air out to not blow up this car. All right, now let's see if she'll bust off. Boy, that sucked. Try you now. There it is. Just need a little gas in her. with the other one. So, good deal. All right, guys, gonna end the video. It now runs. I'm sure it still dries. I hope. I haven't driven it, obviously, but generator's on. It's charging. It's doing like 14.1, 14.2, so it's perfect. It's where it needs to be. No, I know that voltage regulator is working. New carburetor. Solved the weird runnability issue. I have no idea, but she'll fire up and do things. So that's handled. Yeah, weird when things just break. I can't help it. Not even really gonna charge her. I'm gonna tack on some dollars, but nothing astronomical. Just appease the customer. Make them happy and get them out the door. But anywho, generator's on, charging, new carburetor. I mean, like all stuff I do. Revivals. That was the original carb. It lasted a couple months. Apparently, it decided to break down now, which is fine. But yeah, with that said, pull him up, get it back to him. Maybe he'll pick it up today and enjoy the 4th. But if you like that, this video, like, share, subscribe, leave a comment. If you do, promise you, we will chit chat. And as always, thanks for watching. Hope to see you on the next one, and have a great day. Thanks, guys.